Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by. I hope everyone's doing well. This is a brand new episode of my series, Reworking the Lot, of course, focusing on the Salem's Lot remake that New Line Warner Brothers is putting out next September, and is being worked on by director and writer Gary Dauberman and produced by James Wan. We got a lot of new information that's come in since I did my last segment. In fact, I had already shot a segment on one of the actors that has been cast, but then more information came out, and I decided to just put it all together in one jam-packed episode. So I hope everyone's looking forward to it. Of course, Salem's Lot is my favorite movie of all time. Sorry about the glare right there. This is my favorite movie since I can remember. I was really skeptical about a brand new adaptation of King's second novel. Just because this movie is so important to me, I was really kind of against them doing it, and I'm still a little on the fence about it, but at the same time, I really have been impressed with the news that has been coming out and the casting choices. So let's just dive right into it and go over who they've cast and some of the information that's actually coming from the set, which is really exciting. So some of the first news I want to talk about is the movie shoot locations. Now it looks like it's being shot, primarily everything I've heard about it is that it's being shot in Ipswich, but I've also heard they're shooting in Clinton, Massachusetts as well. So there's been some more information that has come out from the Salem News. It says Salem's Lot movie shoot takes Ipswich to the 70s. There is some images that I will include here, and it shows Barlow and Straker. It says Barlow and Straker find furnishings, and it says that set designers have time warped the businesses along South Main Street and Elm Streets back to the 1970s. So this does confirm that the movie is going to take place in the 70s, which I was assuming based on my last video where I showcased that Dell's is going to be a location in the film, and all of the automobiles that were in front of said location were from the 70s. Another on-set bit of information comes from Dread Central, and it's showcasing the construction of the Marston House. It says filming is now underway on the upcoming adaptation of Stephen King's Salem's Lot in Clinton, Massachusetts. Subsequently, Dread Central has just received our very first image of the set construction of the Marston House. This isn't the first time that Clinton, Massachusetts has stood in for Jerusalem's Lot. The sleepy New England town was also the backdrop for the vampire-infested village during the second season of Hulu's Castle Rock. The image of the Marston House is really cool. It's cool to see that its construction is underway. Looks like the roof has not been put on the building yet. Now we will jump to the casting announcements. So John Benjamin Hickey has been officially cast as Father Callahan. Now, of course, Father Callahan was played by James Gallery in the 1979 film, and he was played by James Cromwell in the 2004 remake. And I'm a fan of John Benjamin Hickey. I've actually seen him in several things. He's been in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Flags of Our Fathers, The Taking of Pelham 123, the remake that came out in 2009 with Denzel Washington and John Travolta. He was also in Flight Plan with Jodie Foster. I primarily know him from The Big C. It was a Showtime television series that aired from 2010 to 2013, starred Laura Linney, and he played her brother Sean in the show, and I really liked him on that show. So I'm really interested in seeing him play Father Callahan, but this also kind of cancels out the notion or the rumor that possibly William Sadler, who has been cast in the film, but we still don't know who he's playing. There was rumors that he was possibly going to be playing Father Callahan or Susan's father, Bill Norton, but they still haven't said who he's going to be, and it also causes a little bit of speculation that maybe he is going to be Barlow. We'll just have to wait and see when that announcement comes out, but right now it's just kind of weird, like who is he playing and why the mystery? And some other casting news that came out over the weekend was that the parts of Mark Petrie and Danny and Ralphie Glick have been cast. Original 1979 film, Mark Petrie was played, of course, by the amazing Lance Kerwin. Danny Glick was played by Brad Savage, and of course, my homie, Ron Scribner played Ralphie Glick, who I had the honor of meeting 2 years ago exactly at the Salem's Lot 40th anniversary event in Ferndale, California, where a lot of the exteriors for the film was shot. And in the remake, Dan Bird played Mark Petrie, Andre Devaney played Danny Glick, and Zach Richmond played Ralphie Glick. And in the original film, much like the remake, the kids, the Glick boys and Mark Petrie were older. And same thing with the remake, the kids were older. They were more in like junior high school age. And in the book, the kids were about 12 years old. So it looks like they're going more for a younger demographic in terms of the casting. So Jordan Preston Carter will be playing Mark Petrie, Nicholas Covetti will be playing Danny Glick, and Cade Woodward will be playing Ralphie Glick. Now, I'm not familiar with Jordan Preston Carter. He's filming something now called DMZ, which is a miniseries Crovetti, I remember from Big Little Lies. He played one of Nicole Kidman's sons in that show. That was a good show. And Cade Woodward played the son of John Krasinski and Emily Blunt in A Quiet Place. He was the son that, sorry if this is a spoiler for people who haven't seen the original A Quiet Place, but he was the son that was taken by one of the creatures at the very beginning of the film. So yeah, lots of new casting announcements, lots of new location images in Massachusetts where the film is currently in production. And let me know what you guys think about the recent casting announcements and on-set location photos. What do you guys think about them keeping the film grounded in the 70s instead of making it modern? I'm really liking that. And as always, thanks so much for dropping by, and I promise I'll talk to you again soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Peace.